Baby, it's been a while, 'cause I don't sleep around, choosing about who I give my love to. I don't want to disappoint you, 'cause I've been saying how much I want you. I want this time one might come real soon.
You gotta get that first one out.
I'm so close. I'm so close. And I can feel it. Can feel it. Oh, I'm so close. So close. I can feel it. I can feel it. Started on the telephone, promising all night long. Didn't know what I was getting myself into.
I'm just spitting. Yeah, I'm just spitting. I'm just spitting. This shit have been on my mind for quite some time. I gotta put the shit on the line. I'm just spitting. Yeah, I'm just spitting.
Folks, bear with me. I gotta edit, nigga. Yeah, make it clear. Don't. I'm still. Yeah, nah. Say the name, man.
Welcome back to another episode of Dropping Dymes, man. As you can see,
We missed y'all.
we taking care of a little business on the side during the podcast. My name is Byron.
My name is Wallace, baby.
And I'm Brandon, man.
Hey, man, and like I said before, we dropping dimes. Thanks for giving us a little bit of your time.
Just a little bit.
Thanks for letting us invade your space. Thanks for coming to see us on YouTube. Thanks for seeing us on Spotify. Thanks for coming to see us on Apple Podcasts. We really appreciate you. Wherever you catch us at, we appreciate you, man.
Definitely.
We really do mean that.
Instagram, Facebook.
Yeah, because we literally invade all your spaces. But
The right way.
yeah. Nothing but the right way. Why does the safety team, your HR and safety?
Hey, I'm all
Hey, man.
The right way. The right way.
That's why we here today.
Right way. Literally why we're here today.
Oh, man.
But
Oh man, I gotta stop letting shit get to me.
That's why. Hey, look, I love that we got creative control.
definitely, I knew this shit was going bad.
Right here, man.
It was homecoming and we was out drinking with the fellas.
I might just cut that one piece.
Put it at the
was
beginning of
fucking
this one.
hilarious.
Say, this is the one we couldn't play.
Yeah.
Oh man, this shit
This is how the one we couldn't play ended.
End it.
That's how it ended.
We got to do it.
It's one time at band camp. But hey,
Oh shit.
again, thanks for letting us get some of your time, man.
Yeah.
And if you haven't, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend.
About your friends, so we can all be friends.
Yeah, man. Go on over,
I know you see
subscribe.
this at.
Wherever you follow your favorite podcast, man. Catch us there. Share, subscribe, comment, hit the thumbs up, and hit that bell, man.
Hit the bell.
So that we, you know what I'm saying, we continue to invade all your spaces. All right?
The right way.
The right way.
That's what I'm trying to do.
Hey, Brandon, man. JD, bro, he calling you out right now. All right.
The at is in there. I'm just trying to see.
Stop being so sensitive, man. Let it go. Let it go.
You might be right. All right. I'm letting it go.
Let's
You right.
ride, man. We here. Be present.
I'm present.
There we go.
We're present. That's all that matters. And we preach that all the time to Wallace. And here we go, got to tell Brandon,
He the one that said he needed it.
be present.
I'm present. It's just something happened while I'm present.
And you feel like
Yeah, you wasn't
it needs to
present
be
no more.
addressed.
Yeah. You understand.
I do understand.
You want to address it? All right, cool.
This ain't nobody business but the person that's saying something.
You and him.
Yeah, that's why I wasn't expecting you to say nothing. But
I'm
you know, it is what it is. That's one of them
You know,
things you learn.
definitely
Looking for the action. Got nigga messy boots. Hey man, I think we definitely got a much needed conversation. It's an adult conversation.
We just took one of these. What are y'all doing?
Yeah, we're gonna take a no.
Hey man, This the way my day finna go.
Right. Pour your own poison.
So I don't know what you talking about.
So I think I told y'all that we was for March, man. We was gonna have some different conversations, and conversation gonna be a little bit more sexual.
Is that what you told them?
I told him.
I thought it was relational.
You didn't say sexual.
I ain't say
That's
sexual.
definitely not what you use.
Got their ears up though now.
Well,
Intimate.
well, now we here. You niggas can't leave.
You know where we going.
You can't leave. It's gonna be a little more sexual in nature. I mean, because that's a part of intimacy. Like
It's a part of life.
it's a part of life. How you create life, ain't it? With the sexual situations. You got a couple kids. Ain't that how you?
Yeah, but some of that shit ain't creating life. It's just for the pleasure, for the fun.
But sometimes it's for practice.
You still can't make a kid with some of the stuff that we probably about to talk about. But go ahead.
See,
There you go. There you go. Sound like the one
we might
time
well
at
not
band
even
camp.
be here, bro.
Just let the other one ride.
God damn.
Nah, we got a little structure this time. Hopefully.
Hopefully.
Take that shot.
No, sir.
So, man, what we want to talk about, but what I figured we should talk about is
I like the
That was
ownership.
good. Yeah, me too.
Yeah,
I love
like-
that. Thank you.
fetishes, kinks, obsessions, things of that nature, right? I think we all got our little stuff. You know what I'm saying? I see people say it a lot online, and it ain't even dealing with anything sexual. They like, oh man, I got a shoe fetish. Oh man, I got a baseball. I got a watch fetish. You know what I'm saying? Things like that. That particular fetish is just an obsession with something inanimate, right? Almost a worship.
It's different when you come to where we going.
Yeah, absolutely.
Is it? Like I feel like it's the same.
I think it's pretty similar.
Similar.
What's the difference?
Similar
Here's the
and
difference.
same and-
I'm about to give you the all-on definition.
From Webster?
Yeah, or somebody, whoever pops up first. Fetish. When we're talking about something
He
sexual,
responded.
No, you're not.
Yeah, he
when
is.
we
He
talk
typed it.
sexual, we said a sexual form, a form of sexual desire in which gratification is strongly linked to a particular object or activity or a part of the body other than the sexual organs.
Sound like somebody being obsessed about their shoes. Same thing.
Okay. The other one, an inanimate object worshipped for its supposed magical powers or because of it's considered to be
Oh, I thought the rest of it was coming. I was like,
oh wait, let me
hey,
because I know
honestly,
you hot.
hey, it'll make the right Jordans will make people do crazy things. That's some magical powers right there.
No, and I'm a Jordan fan. Ain't nothing about to pop off from Jay. Outside of the regular, I'll put in for the raffles.
You drive 2 hours to get them.
Not 2 hours. Never in my fucking life.
Somebody will.
Somebody.
Somebody has. It's probably doing it right now.
Yeah, probably not. I don't think anything dropped this week. But
Oh,
would
obviously
know.
I'm not.
nothing dropped this week.
Hey, but somebody would drive 2 hours for some fetishes.
Absolutely.
What's the first fetish you ever heard of, man? The first one they ever told me about was a foot fetish, and I was like, if that's what fetishes are, I don't think I'm gonna have any. And
That's
then I learned some
interesting.
others. But what's the first one you ever came across?
The first one I ran into was like a hand fetish.
They liked your hands, or you like somebody's hands?
No, it was somebody like my hand. This was like I was younger and like I was a teenager.
I said, how young?
Yeah, like a teenager. The girl was like,
it
you
was
got
a
like
grown
the
woman
nicest
or-
hands. No, it was a girl I had a class with, but
Okay.
she actually wasn't from our city.
Yeah.
And she was like, man, you got like the nicest hands. And I was like, damn. And then she said, you got some really nice eyelashes. And I was like, oh, do I? So every morning, I was making sure the motherfuckers was in place.
You up there batting your eyes?
Listen, I was just trying to make sure they was in place. I didn't want to turn down. And then I was like, I just want to make sure she get everything she need from these eyelashes. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
So I think that was like the first. That might have been like the first time I had ever heard of anybody talking about
Had a
fetish.
fetish.
And she literally said the word fetish. We was like in 11th grade.
She was advanced.
Yeah, she was definitely really. But she was like she was really artsy. You know what I'm saying? She was
eccentric.
She wrote a lot of I ain't gonna say eccentric. She wasn't not so much that. But
how do you define eccentric?
I think when we hear eccentric, we automatically think of like the person that's kind of standing out from everybody else.
No, I was actually just thinking like somebody that like thinks abstractly or differently than the norm. But I can feel that.
Yeah, I don't think it was so much even that, because she blended well, if we say it like that. But she was a little more advanced, like with her wordplay, and like she was very poetic. So she was always saying like she used to say like nice shit. You'd be like, damn, I ain't never heard nobody say no shit like. And she pointed things out about people that they probably never thought of in themselves as being nice.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So like where Mo like, man, you cute. She was like, man, you got really nice hands, or you know what I'm saying? Like I noticed your walks. Yeah, like she was very observant. But I thought she was dope. And then as you get older, a lot of the things that what I noticed that the things that she was pointing out on people were things that other people started to see as we got older.
Yeah.
But I also feel like a lot of the things that people like, or those fetishes and shit like that, be stuff that was there when you were younger, but it was the things that made you different now become obsessive to people.
I think some of the, like, I guess the root of what she was able to put into words was how observant she was. Yeah. And once we get older, we are observant, but also aware of how certain things make us feel and the things that we want to get into or try potentially. I mean, that's all to me, getting into what your fetish is, your kinks. It's just your awareness of what you're willing to try and what you might like. And then figuring out who and how to say what you want to try.
That makes sense.
A little bit.
Wholeheartedly. You
present, Brandon?
Oh yeah, now I am. I don't know what the fuck that nigga was just talking about.
I told you might as well just air it out right now. You all into it.
No, it's over. I don't know where he lost me. I don't know where the fuck he was going. I just wanted to make sure, just see if it was at me or, but he made it a broad statement, not at me. So,
yeah, so cool. If you're just listening to us in your ears, Brandon was in a group chat with our flag football team that we have a discussion going on. So he's not talking about what we just talked about. He's talking about something behind the scenes.
Yeah, sorry. Oh, yeah.
I actually listened. I listened to it and I was like, it's some things they probably don't translate as well. They can't see what's going on. So I want to try to lean into that.
That's good, man.
Yeah. I appreciate you bringing it to our awareness that I wouldn't put it up there on time. And whoever told him, thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
And whoever said it's too dark, is it bright enough?
Probably not. We'll see.
Hey, turn the brightness on your phone. Turn the brightness on your phone.
Turn the brightness up.
That's my ass all the time.
That shit was funny. Tell them turn on the brightness on your phones. I was like, oh, that nigga mad.
Got offended.
He feel funny about that shit. He ain't like that.
Not at all.
So we be over here playing with these kills.
They shut the hell up, didn't it?
We don't know.
It just happened. So that's fetish. Then we also said we're gonna throw in kinks, right? So we want to put the definition of kinks out.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I don't even know. Like, if you ask me straight up, I don't know if I could tell you what kinks is. So yeah,
I got you.
Yeah.
In the Urban Dictionary, the term kink, as in a kink, sexual taste for a person. Usually a kink and it is an unusual taste in sexual behavior.
So like, behavior.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So it's not like if you like knock knees, that's not a kink.
Definitely the opposite. Definitely a reason to put somebody down.
There's no reasons for that.
Yeah, I would never push anybody down these stairs.
I think you bullshit, but okay. Yeah.
So what would be an example of a kink then? Is it like something? Look, let's just jump into it. Ass play, is that a kink?
Is that unusual?
Depends on what bedroom, I guess.
I think it falls under something else. Yeah, but I definitely think so. Biting, whipping, bondage.
I was thinking about shit like that would be kinks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what I said. Like, I feel like I feel like Ashley falls under a category of kink.
That's normal
Like,
for him.
yeah.
He's like, oh, tying up, that's a kink.
That's why he's like, I guess some regular shit at the crib. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, shit.
In that room that's locked all the time. Yeah, that's where it is.
That's what you get at your house. So what do you think? Like, have you ever experienced a kink or some shit that was completely like foreign to you? Like it wasn't something that you tried. You was like, hey, let's try this. Like your partner was like, hey, let's try this, and then it turned out to be some shit that you liked.
That I liked?
Yeah, you ever tried anything like that?
I got something came to mind, something I didn't like. The thing y'all was talking about last time about women sucking on men's nipples. That wasn't my thing. Somebody actually bit mine one time. I was like, that I didn't like that.
Probably fucked you up, right?
Yeah, I probably got scarred from that moment.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was like it's weird.
You should give it another try.
I'm open.
That's good.
Yeah.
So let's talk about the one that you tried, that you liked.
I did
That was what
He
we
went
was
straight to what he did.
I feel like he was trying to like low key trying to attack us about the shit.
What you mean? I just said I didn't like it. That's all. That was your opportunity to jump in and say that
it happened.
You did. It happened wrong.
Yeah.
No, this ain't about me and my opportunity. It's about you. What's something that you may have experienced that was completely foreign, like, and then it was introduced to you, and it turned out to be something that you kind of like.
I thought that shit, like, women scratching your back. I thought that shit was crazy when I first, because I seen, like, you know, on TV, they'll show you, like, scarred up back. The first time this girl did it to me, it threw me off. I was like, she fucking attacking me? But as she kept going, I was like, I kind of like this. It was painful, but pleasurable.
Okay. So you like being scratched up and stuff?
Like being attacked, I guess.
I like being attacked. B, you ever had something introduced to you? It was completely foreign, not like some shit you had already seen before, anything like that, just completely foreign. And then you like, okay, I actually kind of like this shit.
Yeah.
Like whether it was something being done to you or something your partner asked you to do to them, and then you realize that you liked it. You know what I'm saying?
You didn't give me that option.
I mean, nigga, it was just
go
something.
again.
No, I'm good. I'm back in line. I'm back in line.
Catch me on the second go right.
Let me see. Something that was introduced, or they asked for, or they wanted me to try.
Mm-hmm. And you had no clue that you even remotely thought about this shit.
Spitting in somebody's mouth. Yeah.
Somebody spat in your mouth?
No.
Somebody asked you to do it, and then it turned out to be some shit that you
like. Okay, that wasn't bad.
What did that do?
Kind of sexy.
So
so with me, whatever like turns her on turns me on. Yeah. So if it turned her on, shit, it hyped me up. Yeah. So
I got a question about that because I think people hear it. And it's like they see something different.
Yeah, it ain't no fucking loogie.
Yeah, I think that's why people be thrown off with it, or when they see people talking about it, like, oh, y'all motherfucking disgusting. Like I think people are expecting you to like, and shoot like you shooting a load out of it, like you going at somebody. I think that's what they hear, and that's the first thing they envision. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, it's like just like some extra slaw.
Like
I'm about to say it's just exactly as kissing, right?
In my mind, that was how I saw it. Like it was like the extra slobber from kissing. Like it was almost like a drool or dribble. Not just like
I know.
I'm about to lick. Like,
that shit gonna translate real well in somebody's ear.
Like I've been holding on to these allergies all day.
I had a cold for 2 weeks.
These allergies, that pollen is out. Yeah, it's definitely not the same.
That. No.
And I think that's like I said. I think that's why a lot of people be like, man, that shit crazy. Like y'all kiss. What y'all do when y'all kiss? You going in there with the dry tongue, your dry mouth? Weird, nigga. But
okay, devil's advocate. You kissed her on her forehead, and then you spit on her forehead.
Is that what you got from that?
That ain't no fucking devil's advocate. That's just a dumbass fucking comment.
You thought that was the same? You felt like that
Take
was the
another
same?
shot.
But if you
Y'all
leave spit on somebody in a certain area, and then you spit on the same area, what's the difference?
Wow.
You think somebody would like spit on my forehead?
And why the fuck would they leave spit on their forehead anyway? What kind of kissing of a forehead are you doing?
Now let me tell you, because what it sounds like, you probably describing a porn.
We already did.
Yeah, we done.
Just take your shot. Devil's advocate.
You're describing porno action. You can't really take
I ain't
porno
never
action.
seen no shit like that.
Not necessarily forehead, but in the face.
All I'm getting at is like the transfer of spit is the same anywhere, right?
No.
So that's what I'm getting at. Like, why is it okay for you to spit in their mouth? Why does it feel different to spit in her mouth than it is on a forehead?
So
on
when
her
you're
back?
kissing in a sexual act, right? It's usually a nasty type of kiss, unless you know, I don't know what the fuck you do.
So okay, all right. Let's not say the forehead. Let's say you on her nipple, on her titty, slobbering them away, right? And then you spit on her titty. Is it the same thing? Same thing?
It can be on a nipple, but not on a fucking forehead. But it's not a spit. Also, it's more of a slob,
a drool, almost like a drool, like when your
take
mouth.
that drool from her nipple to her mouth.
Yeah, that's cool, but not like a spit is different than a drool.
No, but it's.
I think we get in the weeds. All right,
Nah,
I'm wrong.
Like, because I was like, who's gonna say just drool in my mouth?
Yeah.
But that's what you just said. It's more like a drool, a dribble.
He said, "Who the fuck's gonna say that?"
Yeah, because who's like?
And if you tell me to spit, I'm not finna let some spit fall out my mouth. I'm gonna spit.
Yeah, you're not. You don't. Yeah, you don't. Just don't do none of that.
Why I can't? I don't
keep it basic.
That's not
keep
yours.
it basic.
Real simple.
Yeah, just don't.
My life is my life.
It is definitely.
I'm not finna. That nigga with the looking special needs. That's for the people listening.
Exactly.
Now,
we got to keep doing it.
Now with the spitting, like that turned into something. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, you were asked to do it, or you tried it, and it turned out to be some shit that you like.
Mm-hmm.
What can you think of something that was introduced or asked, and you was like, nah, I'm good on that?
That was asked or introduced. It wasn't necessary. It wasn't asked, but it was on some that I didn't want to do. Let me see. Well, yeah, like biting. Like, don't bite me too hard. Like, nah, I don't like that shit.
Yeah,
I'm not a painful sex guy. Like, nah.
You don't bring out the whips.
Nah, none of that shit. But yeah,
I had a woman bite my knee, and that shit threw me off. I ain't know which way to go.
Your knee?
I bet.
Bit me on my knee.
Your leg had to be straight because that's the only little meat you got right there.
Yeah, and she bit my knee, and I was
she got a big mouth.
I ain't know which.
The whole. I'm done, bro.
I ain't know which.
I'm leaving.
This
has been another episode.
That's cool.
You know, we did an episode when you you couldn't make it that time. This our episode.
All right, cool.
Bro, what the fuck, man?
Wallace the friendly ghost ass nigga.
Bro.
That man said, unless you got a big ass mouth.
So I don't think nobody.
Don't blame that. Don't blame that, man. Don't blame that.
So when he said that, you got her biting his knee.
That's what you saw? That's what you saw in your head?
Yeah, we all think differently, man. That's where my mind went. You can't blame me for that.
I can.
We have to.
I can.
I want to dig a little deeper into you.
We still on Byron.
Nah, fuck that. So listen,
what the porn category? Because I feel like
what's
this.
Going on,
I feel like this porn life.
It's like also it's almost
so
like
porn is a fetish too, right?
It's almost like you ain't that experienced, but you might be way more experienced than we think. Because the two things you just went to was like, okay, I could be taken two different ways. Like either that nigga really into some crazy shit, or he just don't know what the fuck he doing.
I'm always a mystery, man.
So, what porn category are you interested in?
Weird shit. You type in weird shit.
The weirdest shit.
Like when I go up and hit a search and what it just automatically drops down to?
Just whatever's already there, huh?
Nah. Ebony compilations, big booty ebonies, black women.
Oh, that nigga ain't looking at none of the good shit.
Yeah, I keep it simple and PG.
Okay. All right.
Hey. So, and then he fuck up and end up down a rabbit hole of knee biting.
Man, the whole knee.
And forehead spitting.
Never what? Ask.
You never done it, seen it, heard of it?
What?
Spit on my face?
No. I've seen it. It's not particularly
it's one of the things.
It's not really a turn on for me.
I seen that shit on Mississippi Burning.
Like I seen like the you ever seen like where it just it'd be like the disrespectful, degrading ones.
Yeah, I can't watch that shit. That shit's stupid.
I can't. Like that's not
throwing up on dicks and shit.
I ain't turn on for me. So I pass.
Yeah, it's not a turn on. I've seen it, but it's not a turn on.
Yeah, I ain't with none of that shit.
You be headed there. You just don't know. You 2 clicks away from it. You 2 clicks away from it.
I didn't click it, but
you just said
just had to. Why is it that big a deal, man? It ain't that.
It is.
It's not though.
Because it's like
you nut on the face, right?
Of course.
That's better or worse?
Then what? Spit?
Yeah.
Better. The fuck? What?
I don't know who's been sitting on the side of me all this time, man. It's been over a year. It's been over a year, and clearly I got a psychopath sitting right next to me, spitting on faces. Shit.
This man, he's crazy.
Hey, man, you just go and experience life, try it. Don't like it, don't do it.
Experience life.
But none of that shit you said was a regular experience of life.
I ain't never seen nobody bite a knee, but that's what popped in my head.
I just don't understand how, but okay, we done. We moved.
Yeah, I'm about to say, can we get out of the weeds? Let's go talk about something.
Yeah.
So we talked about your kinks a little bit. Like do you have any like a fetish that just pop out of you? Like one of y'all? What you got? What?
Big pretty bitches.
Hey, what I did last time?
That shit. They got to cut it out this time too. God damn. Lose his mind.
Oh man, yeah.
I think simple shit can be considered a fetish. Like just simple as I'm an ass man, a titty man, pretty face. Like just those things that spark you to me could be a fetish that turn you on.
Yeah.
I think what's happened is fetish has become so big, right? And people have to go to all the things that just be on the next level of the word itself. Like oh, I have a fetish. Like, oh, what is it? Like toes? Like dead? Like we were talking about earlier.
Like no.
That shit is a real fucking fetish. Like motherfuckers who it's people who want to have sex with dead people.
Look, I'll tell you one for me is two for me is a woman with dreads and a woman that had tattoos.
Locks.
Like, what's the difference? Why y'all keep saying that?
Well, because the word dread leads back to the word dreadful, and there's nothing dreadful about our hair. So
yeah, that's why people most people with locks don't say they got dreads.
They don't have dreadlocks.
Yeah.
Well, people say locks. It started. The term came from dreadlocks, but they were saying like dreadful hair. Your hair is terrible. So that's why most people who, whether you do a little more diving into it, is more of a
I can take that.
Thing.
Yeah. If I say it again, help me out. But locks. You ain't gotta say correct, but help me down this line.
We'll help you out.
I like locks and tattoos.
Okay.
And a stank walk.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I ain't never understand that. What that look like?
I can't show you.
That pretty.
Show the people. Show the people. Go ahead.
Hey, when you see it, you know it. You can't not look at it.
So stank walk. What about just a nice walk?
That's nice
what's
too.
Think about it. Like what? Describe it for me.
It's a lot of motion in opposite directions.
So she got to have ass to have a stank walk?
I don't think so.
So no ass in a stank walk.
I think Pretty V over accentuates the stank walk when she's in her characters. Can you picture that?
Yeah, and that shit's stupid. But I got you.
Hey, I don't know what it is. That's why it's my fetish.
Yeah.
Locks, tattoos, stank walk.
Man, I almost just said something. Jesus Christ. But go ahead. We was gonna have to edit that motherfucker.
Are you just drawn to it? Like is that the opener? You know what I'm saying? Like you just like, man.
It catches my attention often.
Okay.
I mean, I'm in a space now I can't move too much with it, but it definitely catches my attention. Catches my just like a big butt.
You said you're at a point that what?
I can't act on it. I can't move towards it.
Oh. You just
Catches my eye.
catch your eye.
I feel it.
That's what's up.
I feel it. What about you, Bob?
Fetish?
Mm-hmm. Or kink, because I don't think you got to that one either.
Man,
We're gonna go back to kink and then your fetish.
my kink.
Yeah.
So man,
So the same question you asked us.
something that was introduced to me.
Yeah, or that you liked and then didn't like, or
Yeah, something that I ended up liking. I think I'm kind of like you. Like I'm a pleaser in a sense, right? So like if it's something that she says, "Hey, I enjoy this," and then I do it, and I can make myself enjoy it because I know it's going to turn her on. Yeah, I see the reaction. So like the biting, the first time, like you ain't got to necessarily bite me.
Yeah.
But if that's something that I know that you like, and it was like when it was introduced to me, and I tried it, like seeing her reactions and all that shit, I was like, okay, I can get into this. So then,
Like you biting her or she biting you?
Me biting
her. What if she get off on biting you? She get excited about biting you.
We gotta find a new route.
Well, as long as
for me,
as long as you ain't biting me, because it's not my thing. Yeah, it's not my thing. So don't bite me hard. We good.
Yeah.
Because I think, excuse me, even with me being a pleaser, if I know it's something that gets you off, it's still a pleasing in a sense. You know what I'm saying? Something that was brought to me that I didn't like. I think I told y'all one time when I was younger, the chick wanted you to pee on her. Not my thing.
Yeah.
Definitely not my fucking thing.
So everything once though, right?
Not everything. No, not everything. Like somebody said some shit like that, and my homie said, "I never ate shit. No, I don't want to." I was like, "Yeah, no, not gonna try everything once."
Yeah,
but what Brandon said once, he said almost everything.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and then
I like my women the old-fashioned way.
And then you remember that one time I told you the fisting shit. That shit was like not necessarily
I can't even finish
my fucking thing. Like I'm not gonna.
You did fist a motherfucker.
I'm not gonna tell. This ain't. Hey, you know what? Sometimes I like to put my fist inside.
She like your hands.
Yeah,
bro.
that shit. That's crazy.
That was some different shit.
Nah, would you do it if she asked?
I did it.
Okay, yeah,
I did it. But it was on some like, all right, you into it, clearly. You know what I'm saying? Like you're urging, like, come on, man, just try it. Let's
talk about that part. Let's talk about getting into how do you express to somebody that this is something you want to try or this is something that you like.
The communication
that might feel taboo or beyond the ordinary for most people. And look, it might be ordinary behind most people's closed doors, but you don't know till you get there.
Yeah,
how do you express that?
I think it's the communication. Like if you would, especially like in marriages, because you want to be like everything for this person, right? So if they're into something and you're not really into it, I say try it out. You know what I mean? Just to see if you're just totally against it, then hey, I can't do that. Maybe we could try this. You know what I mean? Type shit. So I think the communication part of it. Because even shit with me and my wife, we had to have like communications about, certain new things or, shit like that we may have wanted to introduce in the bedroom. Like, and so it was either, oh, okay, we'll try that, or nah, we ain't trying that.
Is that in the moment, or is it like we just shooting the shit at dinner one day?
Sometimes it can be in the moment, because in the moment, like you just be having a good sex session, right? And be like, oh, baby, either turn over or do this, or I want to. See if you like this. I want, or it could be on the couch, or this girl was talking about this today, and da da da. Like, a while back,
you told your wife this girl was talking about this.
No, that's her telling me,
alright,
bro.
cool.
But I would if I heard some shit that somebody else was that like. Hey, this girl said she like this, baby. I'm gonna try this shit on you. You know what I mean? So whatever. But we had it was a conversation. This girl was like, she had got her armpit licked, right? And so we was like,
that's some kinky shit.
we was like, what the fuck? Like, you know, like hell no, right? So
How'd it feel?
I didn't do it. I didn't get it done. She was saying like for her, and we was just like, what the fuck? And she was like, girl, I'm telling you, try it. So of course, both of us like, that's crazy, right? It's before kids and everything. So got to it. Oh, I'm finna try it. Goddamn, right? Tried it, and she like really enjoyed it. So I was like, oh shit. So that was something that was introduced. You know what I mean? That I heard about. So it worked out.
Wash the deodorant from under your arm.
Yeah, of course. Make sure you bathe. Don't just.
You don't want that aluminum
Don't just go
shooting.
right. Yeah, you might catch cancer or some shit. Don't catch cancer.
And you liked it because she liked it,
huh?
and you liked it because she liked it.
Whatever turns her on, I enjoy it. If it's something that I can do to turn her on that involves her, yeah, I'm probably gonna do it. Yeah, because that's the point of it.
How did you get to the space where you all were open to saying that? I mean, you might have been just the person that was just open and free from jump, but how do you get to a space of like, all right, we're trying to fill each other out, but then look, I like this thing that might not
If
be.
you're in a relationship, it shouldn't be no how do you get to this point. It just is what it is. You guys are in a relationship.
Yeah.
Nothing's off the table when it comes to communicating. Like, so it ain't no hard like discussion. Like, hey,
Man, you want to know what's crazy?
something been on my mind, but
Like the shit that's crazy to me.
you want to make a
is
better relationship.
You'll get into a sexual
some more.
relationship and y'all don't even know how to talk to each other about regular shit.
Yeah,
Like you don't mind having. You don't mind.
shit good.
Like you don't mind putting your tongue in a motherfucker asshole, but then asking some regular shit, like
Yeah.
you get nervous. You're like, I don't really know how to say. Like,
Some people confident in different areas.
yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, that's crazy to me that you can have that type of relationship where you do that, but you can't do this.
If I'm licking your ass, I should be
You should
able
be
to
able
ask
to
you,
talk to me.
can you make me a sandwich?
You should be able to say, hey,
you know, something.
I mean, I guess on paper it sounds like you should, but you may not be confident in how you deliver your message to the spouse. And
but that's what I'm saying. Like, if you're confident enough, because I feel like just like we were saying, there are sexual conversations that you have, right?
Yeah.
If you're confident enough to go into that space, I feel like you should be confident enough to go into any of these communicative spaces
That's a word.
with
I
your
don't think
partner.
that's right.
Communicative.
That's a real
Yeah,
word.
check it out.
that's a real word.
Communicative. Check that out.
I don't know. I always feel like people lean into what they're comfortable with. If you're more comfortable with sexual interactions, then you might be more open to talking about them. But if you're not comfortable with a disagreement or the way she's gonna respond to something, then you might have some hesitance. And like I said, on paper you should, but that's a place that people should, I guess, pay attention to when they're communicating.
So
with
that's
their
why
partner.
it's hard to grow, right? Like, because if you can't talk about an issue, and I'm talking about a relationship, I ain't talking about I'm just meeting them and I'm scared to actually eat my ass.
Yeah, we getting to know each other.
It's a relationship.
Yeah, like you're in this.
You're in it.
You're in
So
this.
if it's something that, like, you shouldn't be embarrassed about nothing when you're in a relationship, right? Or asking anything. If it's on your mind, shit, it's on your mind. Hey, I was thinking about, or what do you think about this? Or I think I might like, or let's try this, or whatever. Like, put that shit out there. Now, whatever the response gonna be, it's just gonna be like, I ain't doing that.
That's the part you just gotta deal with.
Shit, I just wanted to see, you know.
Yeah.
So,
like,
you know,
this
but
is
if
one
it's
thing I
something you're
like.
embarrassed about, then, you know, that's probably not the person for you.
Yeah, exactly.
My mind actually went to money. Honestly, like if you don't have a history of a history of managing money well, but
He talking about fucking and he talking about money. All right, go ahead.
you were talking about
It all kind
relationship.
of tied together.
Yeah,
but
You went away from it.
You got $40. You know,
you know, it's the same thing.
God damn, put on a payment plan. Yeah. JD, come to your ass.
that wasn't even that. I'm talking about
I know.
niggas said pussy with $40. But yeah, go ahead.
Way back when.
Nah, Motherfucker. Pussy part out last week.
But go ahead, man. What's your point?
I don't want to know what that said.
Man, you're crazy.
Atlanta.
What corner?
Shit, ain't no corner. Ain't no corner.
Yo, man.
I forgot where I was at.
You were saying that you weren't looking. You were talking about. We were talking about the communication and being able
just
to openly
being confident to communicate in a different space that you're comfortable in. So some people, sex is that's their thing. They could dive and talk about anything, every direction. But then finances might not be their thing, and they're scared to talk to their partner who might be a bit more savvy, a little bit have a better history or understanding in it. So I think what you're saying is a great point, but I do think there is, I guess, deficit in getting to that level. And what I want to work to is being able to do what you're saying, but how do you
is that
get there?
a partner? If you're scared to talk to somebody you're in the house with every day about this thing, is that really a partner?
Especially if it's somebody that you're supposed you're talking about a life partner, right?
Yeah.
So this is supposed to be the person that you can talk to as a confidant, be completely open with them about yourself.
I can't think of one
anything
thing
that deals
that
with yourself.
I can't talk about at home. Like,
I guarantee you it's something that you can't talk about at home.
Like what?
I mean, conversations that we've had. I don't think you're gonna run back to your wife and just say, "Hey, this is what I'm feeling."
I'm talking about something involving us, nigga. Not nothing. Hey, let me tell you what Wiley told me.
Well, yeah, not what I said, but I'm just saying,
I'm saying, we it's nothing that I can think of. Like I said, that's involving us that I can't ask or I can't have a conversation about. Nothing.
I've been down that road, and I'm not on that road anymore.
I think it's some things that I have some hesitance to talk about. I know that I have to talk about them, but I definitely have some things that I'm hesitant to talk about because of I know.
Can you give an example? Or you don't want to.
I think that's a different episode.
Okay.
But yeah, but there are spaces.
We'll shoot that one next.
Yeah. All right, cool.
Give us a preview right now.
At least I can prepare.
Give us a preview right now.
Tough conversation. Again, part 2.
And that's how I have to do. I got to prepare for how I approach the conversation.
That's scary.
That is
A little bit.
But I know you gotta know who you're dealing with.
Yeah. We say that shit all the time, right?
Yeah.
Know your audience.
Know your audience.
And you get ahead. I'm surprised you didn't got your notebook today.
I said I was gonna leave it on purpose today. Just want to just flow.
I bet that drive downhill had your leg was shaking and shit. In the car.
I was like, itching. Fuck it. Just like I be at work.
Jesus Christ. It's good to hear you say fuck it sometimes.
Oh, I say it a lot. I say it a whole lot.
Better about it.
Huh?
You getting better about it?
Oh, I guess. Yeah, that's a fuck it. Cause you know what? I'm gonna learn either way. If it's good or bad, I'm gonna learn something. I'm cool with it. So no notes. It could be a shitty show or a great one. We gonna learn today.
It's gonna be shitty. No.
Speaking of shit,
two girls, one cup.
Out. I'm out. I ain't cleaned up no shit, boy. Let me tell you, man. Old people and babies. Them the only people I'm cleaning up, man. Old people and babies. Well, you can't really control. But if you get drunk enough and shit somewhere, you a shitty person by yourself.
So you ain't never put in her ass and she put shit on it.
I'm not cleaning up no shit.
Look, you have to.
I ain't cleaning.
You got to at some point.
I ain't cleaning it up.
What?
Oh,
Listen,
shit. That's funny.
Well, who's gonna get this? Who's gonna get this up?
She said, "That's yours now."
Shit. Okay.
This
shit all over your sink.
That's funny than a motherfucker.
Man, listen.
He said, babies and old people.
Babies and old people, man.
Damn.
I struggle with that.
You always been pretty comfortable with your kinks and fetishes. Like you didn't have any insecurity about it. Like, man, I wonder if this might make somebody feel a certain type of way.
No, I did. Especially when I was younger, because porn had fucked me up early, right? Because we, as men or young boys, we jump into that shit thinking that it's a teaching moment.
Real.
Yeah, we thinking it's real. We thinking it's a teaching moment. Yeah, it fucked me up. So I had all this shit in my head that I wanted to do before I was able to legally drink. You know what I'm saying? back then, like we was talking about earlier, this shit was taboo.
Yeah.
Girls like, what the fuck? Like, no, nigga, that's not about to happen. So I didn't know how to necessarily bring it up because I thought you say it one time and then you come on like, yo freaky ass. You like, oh shit.
Would you feel comfortable talking to your partners about it? Back then? Yeah.
I was a kid.
You had partners?
Yeah. Like, you mean partners like my homeboy?
Like your friend?
Hell no.
Not your romantic partners, but like your friend.
No. So it was still some shit you didn't talk about.
Yeah.
Like at that age. Yeah, like at that
shit.
age. It was just some shit you didn't talk about. Niggas kept it kind of basic. And most of them were lying anyway.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You start jacking off in middle school, right? So in middle school, that shit was like
late.
That explains a lot.
Niggas be lying anyway. No,
yeah. So you know, niggas, hell no, I ain't do no shit like that. I'm jack. I can't wait to get home to jack off in 8th grade. You feel me? Like, but I got to high school, right?
No, I don't feel you.
Shit was cool. So I was like, these niggas actually admitting to jacking off. Like, so you know, like that's just part of it. Like until you realize, like, oh, all right, it's cool.
We all
it's all right. But like I said, in middle school, hell no.
Like, man, high school, nigga was like, man, I ain't never eat no pussy.
Boy,
who? Man, you crazy? I wish I would eat one of your pussy. Like, niggas now be like, I just want to come eat your pussy.
I said
not this nigga. Not me.
I said the same thing.
Not me.
Leave with a stiff jacket, right?
That's probably what my grandparents did today.
Yeah, that shit wild. You keep saying this.
I used to put it on my grandma like a motherfucker. Nigga, on my grandma, nigga, I ain't gonna never eat no pussy. Both of them did.
Man, got a beard. No?
Both of them did.
Man, you put like the last meal on earth, man.
Lick the plate.
Shout out to Miss McGinn.
Man,
Mrs.
listen,
McGinn.
for real, man. Hey. But I'm just saying, yeah, you lie until it's cool. But I didn't. I was late on that.
Yeah, I didn't necessarily lie. I just didn't talk.
I swear to God.
I just didn't have the conversations.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like when niggas was like, oh man, you crazy, man, ain't even eat the whole pussy. I was like,
I told you.
My French fries.
When I had finally did it, you know, I told my guys and they was like, damn, for real, da 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 da. One of my partners, that nigga was sitting back like, all right, well, send somebody else.
He was waiting on somebody to
open
up.
I've been eating pussy in 10th grade. I was like, nigga, goddamn, 10th grade?
They said Tuesday and Thursday every week since 10th grade.
Shout out to my boy, man.
They ain't gonna call it that.
Look, I want to.
He know them.
He definitely know. He probably don't watch. But yeah, man. I was like, nigga, how? Like, but yeah. And he was that. Like, he just never said nothing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I ain't noticed it because all of us, I felt like we all agreed to hell no. You know,
right.
like.
One for all.
Yeah, all for one. It was a group of hell no. All my niggas don't eat no pussy.
But when one go, we all go.
That nigga was eating pussy, man.
Not everybody. The whole group. They come there one by one. He said, "You stepping forward? I ate pussy, boss."
Yeah, and I did it after him. McGadden, we was just waiting on you. Like, God damn, nigga. I'd have been ate some pussy. I know y'all niggas ate some pussy shit.
Yeah, had to make that shit cool. Had to goddamn urbanize
that's funny. But yeah, man. I used to fast forward that shit on porn, man.
Yeah.
That shit there, man. Shit was crazy.
But yeah, I used to fast forward, you know. Some porn, they show you the lead up to it. Like they went to the mall, they went and did something. I fast forward past that bitch, but then you start realizing you get older how important that shit actually is from the intimacy that we.
You're never gonna be a pool boy and meet a naked bitch. I'm sorry, that's not important.
Well, yeah, that's why I didn't use that example.
Oh, okay.
I used a date example, but thanks
what
for
porn was you watching? Man, this man, I don't know what this man is watching. Saw porn, bro. What they went on a date before the porn?
Yeah, they met at the mall. Went and looked for some lingerie. Had a nice little meal. Went back to the crib. Had
was this white people?
No.
Had a nice little meal.
I told you what I searched for. What's their name? Because Brian Pump ain't never did that. Pink
Brian
ain't
Pump
never did that.
Like,
man.
Oh shit.
My boy. Damn, what was my boy, man? They used to talk to him crazy. Ooh, you bitch. What's that nigga name? Wesley Pipes. None of them Capri Styles ain't never been on no date. None of them, nigga. Roxy Reynolds. I don't know what you watching.
Look at Thummy.
Oh man, my girl out bad, man. God damn it, Pinky, man.
That's Photoshop, bro.
Man, you crazy,
No, that motherfucker big, man.
That's Photoshop,
But it
bro.
was back in the day, you know.
Yeah.
You know.
That shit wild.
But yeah, what?
That nigga said,
What this,
went
he
on a
had
nice
a
little
subscription
date.
or something. That must was the shit you had to pay for. To see
Not
the
at all. Not at all. It's all free
You
these
had to pay
days.
for the
Razors or
dates.
something.
You
What's
had to
the
pay
name
for
of
the
that shit?
dates.
It's all free these days.
Nah, nigga, I'm talking about not. You said you shouldn't have fast forward the part leading up to the sex.
Oh, you talking about the part when you was watching when you was in high school and shit.
Yeah.
Nigga.
Oh, the part I was watching in high school was everything after the date. Now I understand how that can be valuable in a real relationship.
But we're saying bullshit because none of that happened before the fucking.
I ain't know.
Them niggas used to
Okay.
show up
Okay.
to the house as a construction worker with jeans and no drawers on.
I seen the motherfucker pull up in a van like, hey, you want to, you need a ride?
It was a
Like-
nigga planting flowers. And she came out that bitch. Oh, my titties are out. I'm sorry. No problem, ma'am. Those are some nice titties, though. And they were fucking
So-
right out.
So all I'm saying is everything before the fucking
That don't
I fast
happen.
forward. I fast forward all of that.
Yeah, but don't say that it was valuable because it wasn't.
If you'd have watched that part, if you'd have watched the construction where it might have changed your whole career.
It might have.
You are in construction.
Hey,
You wear drawers, I hope. Shit.
most days. I always got my PPE though.
Most days.
Most days.
Oh shit, man. Yeah. Teachers and shit. Yeah, I can't read. Well, slide over here, little Timmy. I'll teach you how to read
Who
with
is
my
it? Little
titties out.
Little Timmy.
Tell me, oh, that was bad.
If you get this
Man,
page
get the fuck
right,
out of
I'm
here.
talking about in real life. It's
Man, ain't none.
none of that shit valuable.
Okay.
I'm sick of his
That man
ass,
said the date on a porno.
I'm sick of
It's
I'm sick of
valuable.
him.
It's acting.
If we really, he tried to be all philosophical and shit. If we really would have watched, we would have known the importance of before getting the pussy and what we need to do to get the pussy. Well, I need to be a pool
Go
boy.
ahead,
Because that's
personal
all I
lingerie.
say.
Yeah, you should have been a
Go
pool
to
boy.
the mall. What type of
This nigga porn. This
$4 ass boy? Hey,
nigga ain't had none of the booty talks. They ain't even.
I
they
had
just
67.
jumped right to the goddamn fucking. How you doing? I'm Brandon. All right, let's fuck. Like, nigga.
And I missed the how you doing part.
Yeah.
So let me
That
take
was
that.
important.
Yeah, exactly.
So I have what I call a self-diagnosed oral fixation, like where I like lips, teeth, tongues. Like, man, let me tell you,
Tell us.
I had met this girl when I was in college. Had a long tongue. I was like, I got to have that bitch. Like, I think I heard her talk twice before I saw her tongue, and I was like, yep. I feel like today's the day.
Man,
Is that
you wanna know
a
what's
fetish?
funny?
The oral fixation.
Yeah. I can.
A bitch that can sing. I just feel like they probably get the best head ever in life.
Really.
I don't know, man. Like,
Supporting documents.
I ain't never had no girl that can sing. But I just feel like, you know.
They just should be linked together.
Yeah, I don't know.
When I was young, somebody told me, like, most big girls could sing. So that would make sense to you.
Gotta be pretty though.
Can't just be big.
Can't
Can't just be big.
just be big for no reason. Edit
Got to be big and pretty.
that.
That's a reason.
Yeah.
The pretty is the reason for it, right?
I can't fix it. Just mute that whole part.
It's going to be a 30-second piece. Just mute it.
He was like,
Something wrong.
if nigga leaning back laughing, nothing.
Something wrong with the audio.
Everybody can be checking
Like,
their
check
phone.
their volume.
Something wrong with the audio. No, it ain't. No, it ain't. They do it all the time on Joe Budden.
We just couldn't let y'all hear what we just said. That's all.
I'm sorry. That's all.
I'm sorry, that's all. Just know that I'm sorry for whatever it was that y'all missed.
Byron, sorry. He apologize.
Brandon, sorry. Brandon, sorry.
We are sorry as a group.
This is not the expressed opinions of the entire Dropping Dymes.
Man, I'm taking another shot.
I'm have to put a black disclaimer. Y'all can't say another shot.
What the fuck? That's crazy. I can't believe I said that. But you know what I mean.
They know what you mean.
Yeah, that's cool.
But yeah, the oral fixation thing for me.
What's the craziest kink or fetish that you think you heard? Craziest to you?
Heard when motherfuckers be getting tied up upside down with a ball in their mouth and shit. What the fuck does that do? Like I just
submission, maybe.
Yeah, but what am I doing? I can't nut off that. Like, what am I doing? Like what? I don't know. That shit.
But if she like it though, then you like it. I know what you said.
No,
bro. Let me.
Sexual act. That ain't. That's so just some crazy shit to me.
It falls under that BDSM. Like
whatever
I
the
think.
fuck that means.
Bondage.
Bondage.
Don't worry about
I know one of the sadism.
Yeah.
Satan. Oh, see, I don't even fuck with the devil. I know I ain't
dominance.
Dominatrix.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't even like leather like that. I ain't doing all that shit. I don't even wear leather jacket.
You don't need leather to
Well,
be a
most don't be
dominatrix.
having leather, bro.
How you know?
Cause I seen it, motherfucker. You gotta see some shit to know like that shit is stupid.
Got you. So what if she ain't had no leather on? It's cool.
No, that shit still stupid. They be tied up tight in the motherfucker too.
You saw that in the porn?
Huh?
You saw that in the porn?
Yeah, that shit. 50 Shades of Grey ass shit.
Never tried it though.
I'm not doing it. I'm not interested in
Almost.
whooping nobody's ass, getting my ass whooped, tying nobody up. Now some good cuffs. Now, if my girl want to get some cuffs and I tie her to the bed and eat her soul away,
that's a version of it.
yeah, that's cool.
That's a version.
But that's the entry level.
It's the extra, and that's
bondage,
that's all
discipline, sadism, and masochism.
Satanism.
No, not nigga. Add a whole. Bondage,
okay,
discipline, sadism, and masochism.
Okay. Masochism. Yeah, I don't even like mass like that. None of that shit. So yeah. I don't even know. I'm sure that ain't what that means, but still.
not even close, but okay.
Not even.
Somebody in the comments like all that shit. And let us know if you do. Let us know if we got it wrong.
Sexual activity involving such
if you like
practices
to be kidnapped and being saved.
As the use of physical restraints, the granting and relinquishing of control, and the infliction of pain.
Okay.
So it ain't necessarily, I think what we've seen on, like a lot of people seen on TV as what it is, or in porn as what it is.
Nah, I think it is. I'm finna tell you, you just made me think.
Any type of bondage though, when you think about it, bro. Like you never tie somebody up. You ever tied a chick up?
No, for what?
You never tied her up.
No.
But what if that's what she into?
What if she asked you to slap her?
It's a regular. So you mean like just some arm to the bed or something? I could do that, but not no.
The arm to the bed. She might want a hand tied behind her back.
Hands to ankles. No, I'm not doing that. For what? That shit. That's like rape. I don't need none of that feel. Like, cause I'm not. No, like I said, she can get some handcuffs so she can't goddamn, move while I eat her soul, but that's about it. I ain't doing, That's rape.
What about you, my boy? As long as they say yes, it's not rape.
Yeah, but okay. If when her fucking mouth taped up, she can't say shit.
And you have to get a consent beforehand.
Make us sign the paperwork.
See? It's too
50 Shades of Grey.
It's too much. Too many rules for me to just be catching the nut.
It's one rule. Yes or no?
I ain't gotta do all this, man.
You ever tried it?
Tying up. Yeah, but not looking like a goddamn rotisserie ham or nothing like that.
Exactly. Fucking pig over a fire.
Yeah.
Motherfucker, no.
But yeah, I haven't tried that. It's not really my thing. I'm not gonna say if my wife didn't want to do it, I'd be against it. I would try it. I look at, like, they talk about whippings, like the base of that is smacking the ass. So yeah, I probably would get a little tether thing and whip somebody. I'm with
flog.
That's what they call them? Yeah, little
He
baby
know
clothes.
he got all on.
Yeah, we know.
This nigga's a nasty motherfucker.
Nigga said he got all of them.
Nigga's a nasty motherfucker.
Don't let me borrow. That's what I said.
Blindfolds.
Out there in TV land. This thing. Amazon package every week. You can get that face all you want to. They know. The people know. Somebody gonna be in the comments. He sure do.
Nobody knows.
Nobody knows. They have to know.
And if they know,
They know.
they know they can't say
They can't say nothing. I got that paperwork. My boy, I'm picking up what you're putting down. But yeah, man,
So how'd you get into that life?
Yeah, tell us about it. When were you first introduced to tying bitches up?
And the
Who
D
said I was
and
introduced?
the D and the S and the M.
Who said I was introduced to any of it?
Well, do you enjoy it? Do you like it?
Honestly,
if I'm dating somebody that's into it, or I'm dealing with somebody that's into it,
He look like he ready to tie a bitch up and just hold up. And
I like
punch
how
in
you
the
started
stomach.
with
that
dating.
nigga said punch her in the stomach.
You like that?
I like how he started with dating her, and
it's
then he finished with dealing with.
It's some women that like just being hit.
Yeah,
That's
they're
different.
not for me.
Yeah.
So when you were introduced to that life,
Who said I was introduced to it?
You just said you was introduced.
I never said I was
Oh,
introduced
well, when
to
you
anything.
was introduced to that life.
Never said I was introduced
We know
to
you.
it.
have you been introduced to that life?
Yes.
No more than you guys have been introduced to
Nigga, I
it.
haven't.
You don't
You
know
said
about.
you handcuffed. You said if I got handcuffed and eat her soul.
So that's all you did?
No, yeah, I'm
Been on
handcuffed.
your own BDSM
Have
journey.
you ever tied a
Who said
bitch up?
anything about a journey?
Have you ever?
Who said anything about a journey? Thanks for coming to Dropping Dymes, man. This is a really great
It's
episode.
almost over. Hold
KINKS,
on.
fetishes.
I mean, have you ever tied somebody up with rope?
No,
What you tied them up with? Duct
never
tape?
tied them up with anything.
Zip ties.
Same form they signed is the same form I signed. So,
Can't say nothing.
thanks for coming to Dropping Dymes. We appreciate you guys coming through. It's always
Oh
love.
man!
Hey, continue to subscribe, share, comment.
And if you want to put your kinks and fetishes in the
Put your-
comments, let us know.
Let's talk about them, man.
Anonymous.
That's what this. You ain't even got to be anonymous.
Yeah.
No, you don't.
We first of all, we're adults. Everybody's an
Put your,
adult
put
here.
your stamp on.
Yeah, put what you enjoy. Like we all enjoy something different, right? Or basically along the same lines, but niggas stray off a little bit. But whatever yours is, man, put it in that. Put it in
Oh, he can't wait to fish some shit when he get home.
You ready to go bop?
That nigga can't wait to put some fish up top.
Put it in the comments, man. Let us know. And if you got any, you know what I'm saying? Again, we still taking topics too.
Yeah, let me know if I'm wrong about being tied up like a
Everything.
rotisserie chicken, like Wallace said.
A rotisserie ham.
Yeah, all
But,
that shit.
Yeah, man, put in the comments, man. Hey, that's what it's about, having the conversation, right?
Yeah.
So, as always, man, we love y'all. We appreciate you. Thanks for letting us get a little bit of your time. And thanks for fucking with Dropping Dymes, man.
And if you want the BDSM template to sign off on, Barbara gonna put it in the chat.
Yeah, just scratch his name out and put yours.
All love, man.
This how I'm feeling inside. Every line that I ride, I just hope I don't cry. I'm just